Okay folks, today we're going to test this 1970 Chevrolet AM/FM stereo radio. This is a new old stock radio. It's never been used and installed. You can see it still has the original decal there on the tuner buttons. It is absolutely gorgeous. It comes in the original AM/FM stereo radio kit box. This auction is for the radio and the instructions in the box only. The other components like the speakers, the wiring harness, the knobs, all that stuff can be found in my other listings. So I broke up an original kit to get people what they needed. You can see that the model number is 01B FM1. This radio was used in 1970 Chevrolet full-size, Camaro, Chevelle, and Nova. And it was also, see the green top on the lens? That was a 1970 only thing for this radio, but the same radio with a blue top on the lens was used in 1971 and 72. So that said, it can be used in 1970 through 72 Chevrolet full-size, which is Impala, Caprice, Camaro, Chevelle, and Nova. Very rare radio. 1970, you had the option of no radio, an AM push-button radio, an AM/FM push-button radio, and then you also had the option of a couple 8-tracks options and this AM/FM stereo radio. And what the stereo radio gives you is 4 separate channels of audio output. So you got left front, left rear, right front, right rear. And anyway, just a beautiful, beautiful example. Like I said, it's never been used and installed. We're going to test it today. I tested it a moment ago. It plays awesome. One thing I noticed is the stereo indicator light turns on all the time. So that's only supposed to turn on when a strong stereo signal is tuned in, and it stays on even on AM. So I don't know what's going on there, but not really of a concern. The radio plays really nicely. It looks amazing. You can see tops and bottoms. You'll see more in the pictures, but it is absolutely gorgeous. The capacitors on the radio are dated the 32nd week of '69. It doesn't get more real deal than this, guys. So as I said, we have it hooked up for testing. I have it hooked up to a used harness, so I didn't have to hook up the new NOS harness. We have it hooked up to a power supply, a antenna, and the correct 10 ohm speaker. And I'm going to test each channel independently just to show you that each one works. Okay, here we go.
Brian sits down with one of his old friends from the office.
So you can see loud and clear, no crackling or anything like that.
Never. No, come on.
So we'll start from the end of the dial here.
My stomach.
Awesome reception.
La preciosa, 100.2.
Basically
Anyway, really nice. I'll show you AM here. Should tell you that my AM reception where I live is pretty weak from about the center of the dial on down, so don't be surprised if we don't get stations here. It's not the fault of the radio, but where I live here. So you can see that the indicator stays on even on AM. So there's one kind of a station, but like I said, we're not going to get much until about there's something.
Keep listening for uplifting mystical readings that will give you some insights into how you can.
story once about
gender-neutral potato head.
and the consequences, but there's a chilling effect.
Let's see, what else can I show you? I'm going to show you that these 2 outer push buttons are not really glued to the decal anymore, so I can show you that the push buttons do in fact work smoothly. Finally, we'll switch back over to FM here, find a station we like. Okay, let's say we like this station. I'll show you that. So I'm going to take it off of this audio channel here. We'll move over to the purple. Maybe. There we go. So there's the purple. And now we'll go to the rears here. Bear with me. There's one of them. And then I think this might be the other. Nope, this is the other. There you go. Anyway, just an absolutely beautiful radio. If the fact that the indicator stays on all the time, that may just fix itself with time after the radio warms up. It's never been hooked up before, but if you did want that fixed, you could always send the radio out to be serviced. It doesn't cost a whole lot, and radios degrade due to age as much as they do due to use, so it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have this gone through for trouble-free use anyway. But again, it's never been powered on until now. This is an amazing find. If you've been looking for an AM/FM stereo for your 70 to 72 Camaro, Chevelle, Nova, or Impala, look no further. I have never seen an NOS AM/FM stereo for sale before. I've seen a few AM/FM mono radios, but the stereo radios were so rare and so expensive when new that dealers just didn't keep these on the shelf for no reason. It's not like they kept them on there hoping that they would sell it to somebody. This radio must have been ordered and something happened to the person or something, because it was just too much for a dealer to invest to have sit on the shelf. I think this radio in 1970 cost more than the Super Sport option on the Chevelle, just to give you an idea. Anyway, if you have been looking for an AM/FM stereo, you found it. Check out my other auctions for the other components from this AM/FM stereo install kit.